Today's video is about random questioning. Why do you need random questioning? Well, you have many elements of bias in your teaching. If you're like me, you probably have a right-handed bias, and so you'll start talking to the people in the right-hand side of the room more than the left. Or you might be distracted by those at the front and ignore those at the back. You can't predict what your elements of bias are going to be, and to eliminate them you need to use some kind of random method, and I used to always use dice. But there's a big disadvantage with using dice which I hadn't appreciated, and that is at any one time you can't roll the dice so that every person in the class expects to have to answer the question. And now I've since changed that, and so I now use lollipop sticks with students' names on. This has a tremendous advantage because everybody could have their name picked. Once I've asked a question, I still put the stick back in the cup so that that same person still has to be on their toes. Now, this isn't just a behaviour technique. This allows the students to have more goes in their heads. The more time they have to think through a problem or an answer, the better they'll be at it. And this is a wonderful trick because at every time you ask something in class, everybody potentially has to answer it in their head. Now, a typical mistake that you might first make is to pick a stick, Tyler, and ask Tyler the question. The reason that's a mistake is nobody else in the class has to ask that question inside their own heads. So it's very worthwhile asking the question first. Once you've asked the question, you've allowed 5 seconds or so thinking time, you pull out the name and Tyler has to answer.